What if the invisible architecture of the universe was constantly influencing your thoughts, your feelings, and even your physical health? Sacred geometry isn't just an ancient art form. It's the very blueprint that your energy field, the bioelectric field that surrounds and permeates your body, is constantly responding to, whether you're aware of it or not. Think of sacred geometry as a universal tuning fork. When you're surrounded by harmonious geometric patterns, your energy field resonates with those frequencies, creating a state of balance and well-being. But when you're exposed to chaotic or dissonant patterns, your energy field can become disrupted, leading to stress, fatigue, and even illness. The Vesica Piscis, for example, formed by the intersection of two circles, represents the union of seemingly opposing forces, embodying harmony and balance. Imagine filling your life with harmony through a simple shape. Specific geometric patterns are consistently linked to particular energetic states and emotional experiences, meaning that unlocking these patterns has the potential to consciously influence your well-being and manifest your deepest desires. But why should you care? Understanding sacred geometry is like being given a secret key, a key that unlocks your ability to consciously shape your reality. Without this knowledge, you're essentially adrift in a sea of energetic influences, passively absorbing whatever comes your way, leaving you vulnerable to negativity and imbalance. Conversely, by actively harmonizing your energy field through sacred geometry, you can experience tangible improvements in every area of your life. Imagine relationships blossoming with newfound ease, career opportunities aligning with your passions, physical health radiating with vitality, and an overall sense of profound well-being permeating your existence. One specific geometry could correlate with another dimension of life, harmonizing all of your goals. This isn't about wishful thinking. It's about understanding the fundamental laws of the universe and aligning yourself with their power. By empowering yourself, you move from a victim of circumstance to a conscious creator. The implications of this knowledge are that you can take control of your energetic environment and manifest your desired experiences, applying sacred geometry principles in architecture, art, and even your daily habits. Sacred geometry isn't some new age fad. It's a body of knowledge that stretches back thousands of years, deeply embedded in the wisdom traditions of ancient cultures like Egypt, Greece, and India. Visionaries like Pythagoras and Plato recognized its profound significance, incorporating its principles into their philosophies and teachings. At its core, sacred geometry reveals that all matter and energy vibrate at specific frequencies. These frequencies, when visualized, manifest as specific geometric shapes. Think of cymatics, where sound frequencies create stunning visual patterns in water or sand. These patterns aren't random, they're a direct representation of the energy they embody. The flower of life, with its interconnected circles, symbolizes unity, infinity, and the interconnectedness of all things, calling forward the energy of wholeness and abundance. Metatron's cube contains all the Platonic solids, the fundamental building blocks of the universe, representing balance and harmony. And the Fibonacci sequence, which unfolds in spirals found throughout nature, from seashells to galaxies, reflects the divine order of creation. These patterns aren't arbitrary. They reflect universal principles of creation and organization. This ties into the concept of the golden ratio, also called the divine proportion, and its prevalence in nature and art. But is it possible that our ancestors understood something about the power of shape and form that we have forgotten? Could the secrets of manifestation be encoded in the very fabric of the universe, waiting to be unlocked? Is there a hidden code or a secret language within sacred geometry that can be deciphered to unlock your personal power? What if specific combinations of shapes and intentions create unique energetic signatures that can be harnessed for healing, manifestation, and spiritual growth? And what if different cultures held pieces of this knowledge, each offering a unique perspective on the total puzzle? In the segments to come, I will reveal specific techniques for visualizing, meditating with, and creating with sacred geometry. I'll share personal anecdotes and case studies that showcase tangible results, demonstrating how this ancient wisdom can transform your life in profound ways. Prepare to discover how to use sacred geometry to enhance your manifestation abilities, improve your relationships, and create a more harmonious living environment. And coming up soon, I'll guide you through a practical exercise that you can implement immediately to experience the direct effects of sacred geometry on your own energy field. Sacred geometry isn't just about visual appeal. It's a profound language of energy, speaking directly to your bioelectric field. Think of these geometric shapes not merely as static images, but as energetic tuning forks, each emitting a distinct resonant frequency that interacts with your personal energy field. But how does this interaction truly work, and why does it matter? Consider your energy field, often referred to as your aura, as a highly sensitive musical instrument. Just as a piano can be tuned to produce harmonious melodies or dissonant chords, your energy field can be tuned to coherence or incoherence, depending on the frequencies to which it's exposed. Sacred geometry, in its essence, promotes energetic coherence, a state of balance and alignment within your energy field that optimizes your overall well-being. But there's more. These geometric shapes act as powerful lenses, focusing and amplifying the intention you infuse into them. It is similar to the process of using a magnifying glass to focus sunlight, concentrating its energy to create a powerful beam. When you combine the inherent frequencies of sacred geometry with your focused intention, you create a potent force for transformation. And there are several shapes that provide energetic benefits. Shapes such as the seed of life, the tree of life, and the flower of life are shapes purported to have the ability to help promote health and overall well-being when you are exposed to them or meditate on them. Let's dive into some specific examples. First, we will analyze the flower of life. The flower of life, with its intricate network of interconnected, equidistant circles radiating from a central point, serves as a powerful reminder of the fundamental unity underlying all of creation. It is a visual representation of wholeness, symbolizing the interconnectedness of every aspect of existence, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. The beauty of this geometry lies not only in its visual appeal, but in the profound message it conveys about our interconnectedness with the universe and each other. But how can we harness the flower of life to enhance our lives? By visualizing or meditating on the flower of life, you can actively promote feelings of interconnectedness, harmony, and expanded awareness within yourself. This is because it has been purported to dissolve feelings of separation, creating a sense of belonging and connection to something far greater than yourself. This, in turn, can lead to profound feelings of peace, joy, and well-being as you recognize your place within the grand tapestry of existence. Next, we will analyze Metatron's cube. Metatron's cube stands as a complex and captivating geometric figure, encompassing within it all 5 Platonic solids: the tetrahedron, hexahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. These solids are believed to be the fundamental building blocks of the universe. These are the structures from which all matter is created. Metatron's cube is created by 13 equal circles, with lines extending from the center of each circle to the center of all the other 12 circles. But how can we use Metatron's cube to transform our lives? This can be used as a powerful tool for clearing energetic blockages, balancing the chakras, and aligning with higher dimensions of consciousness. It's said to activate the higher chakras, which can connect individuals to spiritual guidance and inspiration. Metatron's cube acts as a conduit, channeling divine energy into your being and facilitating a deeper connection with your higher self. This connection, in turn, empowers you to access inner wisdom, unlock your creative potential, and manifest your deepest desires with greater ease. Now, let's look at Vesica Piscis. Formed by the intersection of 2 overlapping circles with the same radius, this creates a lens-like shape in the middle. The Vesica Piscis represents the union of opposites, the sacred space where duality merges into oneness and the birth of new ideas. It symbolizes the dynamic interplay between masculine and feminine energies, light and dark, yin and yang, showing that harmony can be born from the union of seemingly opposing forces. But how can we apply the Vesica Piscis in our daily lives? Visualizing the Vesica Piscis can promote harmonious relationships, facilitate creative insights, and support the manifestation of new beginnings. By consciously focusing on the Vesica Piscis, you can invite greater balance and harmony into your life, bridging divides and fostering deeper understanding and compassion in your relationships. Now, before you rush off to adorn your life with sacred geometry, there's a crucial caveat. Not all geometric shapes are inherently beneficial, and it's here that the plot thickens. Some shapes, particularly those that are distorted, unbalanced, or created with negative intent, can actually create energetic imbalances or amplify negative intentions within your energy field. This is where the importance of discernment and ethical considerations comes into play. The intention behind your use of sacred geometry is paramount. Even a shape generally considered positive, like the flower of life, can have detrimental effects if it's used with malicious intent or without a clear understanding of its energetic properties. Consider, for example, the pentagram. While often associated with protection and positive energy, the inverted pentagram has been historically linked to darker practices and can amplify negative intentions if used without proper knowledge or ethical considerations. Certain distorted or unbalanced geometric forms can create chaos and discord in the energy field, leading to feelings of anxiety, confusion, and even physical discomfort. This underscores the importance of approaching sacred geometry with respect, reverence, and a deep understanding of its potential effects. Without proper guidance, these shapes may cause harm. This brings us to the principles of resonance and entrainment, two fundamental concepts that explain how sacred geometry interacts with your energy field. Resonance, in simple terms, is the tendency of an object to vibrate in response to a similar frequency. It's like striking a tuning fork and causing another nearby tuning fork of the same pitch to vibrate sympathetically. Entrainment takes this a step further, describing the process where one vibrating object causes another to vibrate at the same frequency, eventually synchronizing their oscillations. Think of a room full of pendulum clocks. When started at different times, they will eventually sync up. The tuning fork analogy becomes particularly useful here. Just as a tuning fork emits a specific frequency that can cause another tuning fork to resonate, so too does sacred geometry emit frequencies that can influence your energy field. When your energy field is exposed to a coherent geometric pattern, it naturally begins to align with that pattern through resonance and entrainment, creating a state of harmony and balance. This is analogous to being in a room with harmonious architecture. It can create a sense of peace and well-being as the geometric proportions of the space subtly influence your energy field. So, how can you consciously harness these principles to transform your own energy field? Let's try a simple visualization exercise. Close your eyes gently and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to relax. Now, imagine a specific geometric shape, such as the flower of life or Metatron's cube, appearing before you in your mind's eye. Hold that image steady and bring to mind all of the energetic properties you know it to embody. Focus on the energy radiating from the shape, feeling its vibrations, and allowing it to permeate your energy field. Breathe deeply and relax, allowing the shape to fill your vision. Now, visualize a beam of pure white light entering your crown chakra, the energy center located at the top of your head. Feel this light flowing down through your entire body, cleansing and purifying your energy field. Imagine this white light transforming into the geometric shape you chose, amplifying its energetic properties and integrating it into your being. Feel this happening on a deeper level, amplifying its energetic properties and integrating it into your energy field. As you hold this image, repeat the affirmation, "I am connected to all that is." Feel the truth of these words resonating within every cell of your body. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Your personal beliefs and emotions act as filters that significantly affect how sacred geometry interacts with your energy field. Positive beliefs and emotions amplify the beneficial effects, while negative ones can block or distort them. Imagine, for instance, that you're using the flower of life to manifest abundance, but harbor a deep-seated belief that you're not worthy of it. This limiting belief can create an energetic barrier, preventing the abundance from fully manifesting in your life. Your emotions act as amplifiers, intensifying the energetic impact of sacred geometry. Feelings of gratitude, love, and joy can accelerate the manifestation process, while feelings of fear, anger, and resentment can hinder it. This underscores the importance of cultivating self-awareness, becoming conscious of your limiting beliefs and negative emotions, and actively working to transform them. Only then can you fully harness the transformative power of sacred geometry. So, are you ready to put this knowledge into practice? Let's embark on a 7-day journey of practical activation. For the next 7 days, I challenge you to choose one sacred geometric shape, perhaps the flower of life, Metatron's cube, or the Vesica Piscisand. Focus on its image for 5 minutes each morning. While visualizing the shape, repeat a related affirmation. For example, if you choose the flower of life, you might affirm, "I am grateful for the abundance in my life." Remember to really feel the emotions behind your intention. Keep a journal to record any shifts in your mood, energy levels, or synchronicities you experience throughout the day. Why 7 days? Because 7 is often seen as a complete and sacred number representing wholeness and completion, making it a perfect timeline to experience a noticeable energetic shift. Now, it's time to commit. Declare your intention to participate in the 7-day exercise in the comments section below. Use the phrase, "I activate my geometry," to solidify your commitment and signal your readiness to transform your energy field. After completing the exercise, share your experiences and insights in the comments section, creating a sense of community and shared exploration. In our next segment, we'll delve even deeper into specific applications of sacred geometry for manifestation, healing, and personal transformation. So, what geometric shape are you choosing, and what intentions will you be setting for your 7-day journey? So, what geometric shape are you choosing, and what intentions will you be setting for your 7-day journey? But that's just the beginning. Let's take this exploration even further and move into the science of energy fields. Is there any real science behind auras? Let's dive in. The existence of the human energy field, often referred to as the aura, isn't just a new age concept. It's something that scientists have been exploring for decades. One of the most intriguing methods for visualizing this energy field is Kirlian photography. Developed in 1939 by Semyon Kirlian and his wife Valentina, this technique involves placing an object or a living organism on a photographic plate and applying a high-frequency, high-voltage electrical field. The resulting image reveals a corona-like discharge of light surrounding the object, which is believed to represent its energy field. Kirlian photography has captured the attention of researchers across various fields, from parapsychology to plant biology, as they seek to understand the nature and significance of this visible energy emission. Think of it as like seeing the body heat of a person with an infrared camera, but instead of seeing body temperature, you're seeing the bioelectric glow of the person's energy field. Is it proof of the aura? Maybe not fully, but it provides compelling evidence that living organisms emit energy that can be visualized. But what is this energy made of? Let's investigate the physiological correlates. The energy field is intricately connected to various physiological processes within the body. One key aspect is the emission of biophotons, which are weak emissions of light produced by all living cells. These biophotons are believed to play a role in intercellular communication, facilitating the exchange of information and energy between cells. Imagine them as tiny flashes of light, transmitting messages throughout your body. Another important aspect is the electromagnetic activity within the brain and heart. The brain generates electrical activity that can be measured through electroencephalography, EEG, while the heart produces an electromagnetic field that is far more powerful than that of the brain and can be measured through electrocardiography, ECG. Furthermore, the flow of subtle energy through acupuncture meridians, pathways mapped out in traditional Chinese medicine, also contributes to the overall energy field. These meridians are thought to carry vital energy, or qi, throughout the body, influencing various physiological functions. All of these elements are intertwined, creating a complex web of energy that permeates and surrounds our physical form, playing a crucial role in our overall health and well-being. The HeartMath Institute has conducted fascinating research in this area. The HeartMath Institute has dedicated years to studying the relationship between heart coherence and the energy field. Heart coherence is a state of physiological harmony where the heart, brain, and nervous system work together in sync. When you're in a state of coherence, your heart rhythm patterns become smooth and ordered, resembling a gentle wave rather than a jagged, chaotic line. This state of coherence has been linked to numerous benefits, including increased resilience, emotional stability, improved cognitive function, and enhanced immune response. But here's where it gets really interesting. When individuals practice heart coherence techniques, such as focusing on feelings of gratitude, love, or compassion, they exhibit measurable changes in their energy field. These changes include increased amplitude and organization, indicating a stronger and more balanced energy field. Imagine that. By simply shifting your emotional state, you can directly influence the energy that surrounds you. In one experiment, participants who practiced heart coherence techniques showed a significant increase in their ability to manage stress, regulate their emotions, and perform cognitive tasks under pressure. These findings suggest that heart coherence not only enhances internal physiological function, but also positively impacts our external energy field, influencing our interactions with the world around us. So, as you intentionally generate love and peace within your heart, you're also directly healing your bioelectric field and expanding its positive effects into the world. Now, let's zoom out and explore how these geometric patterns manifest at different scales, from the microscopic to the macroscopic. Do you see any patterns emerging? Fractals offer a fascinating lens through which to view the self-similarity inherent in the universe. A fractal is a geometric shape that exhibits self-similarity, meaning that the same pattern repeats at different scales. Whether you're examining the intricate branching of a tree, the jagged coastline of a continent, or the swirling patterns of a galaxy, you'll find that the same basic geometric shapes reappear again and again, regardless of the magnification. This self-similarity suggests a fundamental interconnectedness between all levels of reality, from the smallest atom to the largest cosmic structure. It's as if the universe is whispering the same geometric secrets in countless different languages. But where else can we see these ubiquitous patterns? DNA, the very blueprint of life, provides another compelling example of geometry in action. The double helix structure of DNA conforms to the principles of sacred geometry, with its spiraling strands and precise angles creating a harmonious and efficient design. The arrangement of base pairs in DNA, the building blocks of our genetic code, also follows specific geometric ratios, ensuring the stability and integrity of the molecule. It's as if nature has encoded the secrets of life itself within a geometric framework. Looking at the very blueprint of our human form, we find sacred geometry everywhere, even down to the arrangement of our molecules. But the prevalence of geometric patterns doesn't stop at the microscopic level. It extends to the vast expanse of galactic structures. Spiral galaxies, like our own Milky Way, exhibit the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio in their formation. The arms of these galaxies follow a logarithmic spiral, which is closely related to the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio, creating a visually stunning display of cosmic order. It's as if the universe itself is a giant canvas, painted with the brushstrokes of sacred geometry. Even further, it seems our human bodies are a reflection of sacred geometry. The human body also reflects these geometric patterns. Proportions and ratios align with the golden ratio, also known as the divine proportion, a mathematical ratio approximately equal to 1/618. Examples include the length of the forearm to the hand, the positioning of facial features, and the ratio of the total height to the height of the navel. It's as if the human form is a microcosm of the universe, embodying the same geometric principles that govern the cosmos. This shows how sacred geometry is not just an abstract concept. It's woven into the very fabric of our existence. Consider the arrangement of petals in a sunflower, the branching of trees, and the spiral patterns of seashells, all of which follow the Fibonacci sequence. These examples illustrate the universality of these patterns, demonstrating how sacred geometry is present in both the animate and inanimate realms. So, do you notice the patterns here? We see it in everything from the largest galaxy to the smallest strand of our DNA. But how does our own perspective shape all this? The observer effect in quantum physics highlights the role of consciousness in shaping reality. It suggests that the act of observation influences the outcome of an experiment, implying that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions can directly impact the world around us. This concept raises profound questions about the nature of reality and the extent to which we co-create our experiences. Is it possible that, by simply paying attention to something, we change it? Well, many scientists believe so. This brings us to the idea of subjective interpretation. The interpretation of sacred geometry is inherently subjective, influenced by personal beliefs, cultural background, and individual experiences. What one person sees as a symbol of harmony and balance, another may perceive as chaotic or unsettling, depending on their unique perspectives. Different individuals may perceive the same geometric shape in different ways, depending on their unique perspectives. This subjectivity underscores the importance of approaching sacred geometry with an open mind, recognizing that there is no single, correct interpretation. But this opens the door for misinterpretation as well. Without awareness, humility, and ethical considerations, we open ourselves to the potential for misinterpreting or misusing sacred geometry. The same shape can have a different impact depending on how the viewer feels about it. For example, imagine two people looking at the same symbol. One person may be uplifted and healed by it, while another may feel dread and anger. What accounts for the drastic difference? It is likely because the symbol has different meanings to each person, perhaps from different cultural contexts or from prior experiences. The symbol of the cross, for example, can be uplifting for Christians, but triggering for someone who has experienced religious trauma. So, if you are working with sacred geometry with the intent to heal yourself and others, be sure to choose symbols that promote good feelings within yourself. But how can we apply this to the world around us? Consider how civilizations have used geometry in architecture, art, and music. Ancient civilizations intentionally incorporated sacred geometry into their architecture to create spaces with specific energetic qualities. The pyramids of Egypt, Gothic cathedrals, and ancient temples are prime examples of this intentional design. The dimensions, proportions, and orientations of these structures were carefully chosen to resonate with specific frequencies and create a sense of harmony, reverence, and spiritual connection. Consider the Parthenon in Greece, for example. The geometric proportions of the Parthenon in Greece were believed to create a sense of balance, harmony, and intellectual clarity. The golden ratio, or golden mean, can be found in nearly every aspect of the Parthenon, including its height, width, and the placement of its columns. Many visitors report feeling a sense of awe and wonder upon entering these sacred sites, suggesting that the geometric design has a tangible impact on human consciousness. If you've ever walked into an old cathedral and felt your mood shift, this is the power of architecture in action. These spaces were designed to influence human consciousness, promote healing, and facilitate spiritual experiences. But it doesn't stop there. The power of art has a very similar effect. Sacred geometry is also used in artwork to create beauty and a sense of spirituality. From mandalas to Renaissance paintings, artists have long understood the power of geometric patterns to evoke emotions, inspire contemplation, and connect viewers to higher realms of consciousness. And like architecture, it is designed with intention to put you in a certain mood. But how does music connect with geometry? Music, like architecture and art, is based on mathematical ratios and geometric principles. Harmonic intervals and overtones reflect specific geometric relationships, creating a sense of order and coherence within the sonic landscape. The harmonic series, a sequence of frequencies that are integer multiples of a fundamental frequency, is a prime example of this geometric connection. Each musical note is related to the others by math. These numbers are not just abstract ideas, they are patterns found in reality. But does that mean that some music can be healing? The concept of cymatics provides a visual representation of the relationship between music and geometry. When sound frequencies are passed through a medium, such as water or sand, they create specific geometric patterns that reflect the underlying mathematical relationships of the sound. Different musical notes and chords produce different geometric patterns, demonstrating the visual harmony that exists within music. Furthermore, certain musical frequencies are believed to have healing properties, aligning with specific chakras and promoting emotional well-being. The solfeggio frequencies, a set of ancient musical tones, are often cited for their purported healing effects. Each frequency is associated with a specific chakra and is said to promote balance and harmony within the corresponding energy center. There is also the concept of sonic architecture, where sound is used to create specific energetic environments and influence human consciousness. Just as buildings can be designed to promote a sense of peace and well-being, so too can soundscapes be crafted to create specific energetic effects. For example, the musical interval of a perfect fifth, 3:2 ratio, corresponds to the geometric shape of the Vesica Pisces, creating a sense of harmony and connection. If you've ever noticed that certain kinds of music make you feel creative and other kinds make you want to dance, this is because of the sonic geometry of music at work. So, how do you bring all this together and create a tangible change in your life? Let's put it all together with something practical that you can start doing today. Let's create a sacred space. Choose a room in your home and arrange furniture, artwork, and other objects according to sacred geometric principles. This is a great way to consciously influence the energy of your environment. Position items in accordance with the flower of life or Metatron's cube, creating a sense of order and balance within the space. The use of color can also be applied to each geometry. Use the right colors for each geometry to get the best effect. For instance, using the flower of life with pastels can provide a soothing meditative space. Place crystals in specific geometric arrangements to amplify their energetic properties. For instance, arrange crystals around your desk in the shape of the flower of life to create a feeling of harmony and inspiration as you work. Play music with healing frequencies or use tuning forks to create a harmonious sonic environment. Use specific musical scales to balance different chakras or promote emotional well-being. And don't forget to personalize your sacred space with objects that resonate with you and evoke positive emotions. This ensures that your sacred space is a reflection of your unique energy and intentions. But where do we go from here? What are the deeper applications of geometry? We've only just scratched the surface of sacred geometry. In our upcoming content, we'll explore more advanced applications, such as using it for manifestation, healing, and personal transformation. And for now, I invite you to share your experiences creating a sacred space and to discuss the shifts you notice in your energy field and overall well-being. We'll also feature future interviews with experts in the fields of sacred geometry, energy healing, and sound therapy, promising deeper insights and practical techniques. So, how can you intentionally use sacred geometry to create a more harmonious and empowering environment for yourself and others? How can you change your home, office, car, or neighborhood into a place that heals you? Let's explore these questions more, coming up next. But before we go any further, let's peer behind the curtain and take a deeper dive into how this all really works, starting with something called scalar waves. What are scalar waves, and what do they have to do with sacred geometry? Well, unlike the electromagnetic waves, you might be familiar with the ones that carry radio signals and power your microwave. Scalar waves are longitudinal. That means they don't propagate through space in the same way. Some researchers even call them non-Hertzian, suggesting they operate outside a conventional understanding of electromagnetism. Think of it like this. Imagine dropping a pebble into a pond. Electromagnetic waves are like the ripples moving across the surface, while scalar waves are like a pressure wave moving downwards through the water, a subtle but powerful force operating beneath the surface. How, then, can geometric shapes focus them? Specific geometric shapes, particularly those found in sacred geometry, can act as antennas or resonators for scalar waves. These shapes, with their precise angles and proportions, can amplify scalar wave fields, focusing their energy in specific ways. It's like using a magnifying glass to focus sunlight, only instead of light, we're focusing subtle energy. This amplification can then have a cascading effect throughout our system. But how does this amplified energy affect us on a cellular level? Scalar waves interact with our cellular structures and even our DNA. Remember that cells resonate with different frequencies. This is why some music makes you feel good and others make you want to cry. Well, scalar waves can induce cellular resonance, facilitating energy transfer and promoting healing. When cells resonate harmoniously, they function more efficiently, supporting overall health and vitality. Think of each cell in your body as a tiny musical instrument and scalar waves as the conductor, orchestrating a symphony of health and well-being. But the effects don't stop at the cellular level. They extend to our nervous system and the emotional states connected to it. Scalar waves have neurological effects, influencing brainwave activity. Exposure to scalar waves can promote relaxation, heightened awareness, and improved cognitive function. It's like giving your brain a gentle tune-up, optimizing its performance. Imagine that you're listening to scalar waves, and it's literally rewiring your brain to function at its best. This leads to a cascade of physiological changes, influencing everything from hormone production to immune function. But what does this mean for our emotional state? Scalar waves can also influence the release of neurotransmitters associated with mood regulation. This means they can potentially alleviate symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress. Certain scalar wave frequencies are believed to promote the release of endorphins, creating feelings of pleasure and well-being. It's like giving your brain a natural dose of happiness. For example, some theories suggest that scalar waves can stimulate the release of serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of happiness and contentment, while also reducing cortisol, a stress hormone. So, scalar waves and geometry help create the ultimate effect of positive brain chemistry. But let's talk about neurological and emotional entrainment in depth. Exposure to sacred geometry, especially through visual or auditory means, can lead to brainwave entrainment. This is where your brainwave frequencies synchronize with the resonant frequency of the geometric pattern. It's like your brain is tuning into a specific station, aligning its activity with the geometry's energetic signature. This helps to bring your brain into a natural state of harmony and relaxation. But how do specific geometric patterns affect our brainwaves? Specific geometric patterns are associated with specific brainwave states. For example, exposure to the Sri Yantra, a complex geometric pattern, can promote alpha brainwave activity, which is associated with relaxation and a meditative state. Delta waves, associated with deep sleep and subconscious processing, may be stimulated by other geometric shapes. It's as if each geometric pattern has its own unique brainwave signature. Alpha waves can lead to feelings of peace and tranquility, while theta waves can facilitate access to deeper states of consciousness. It's like unlocking different doors within your mind, each leading to a unique state of awareness. But the power of entrainment expands beyond the mind and flows into the body. Brainwave entrainment has a direct impact on our physiology. By promoting relaxation, reducing stress, and improving immune function, it supports overall health and well-being. When your brain is in a state of coherence, your body functions more efficiently. It's like tuning a musical instrument, bringing all the parts into harmony. But that's not all. A balanced body leads to a balanced mind. Emotional harmony often follows physiological changes induced by brainwave entrainment. As stress hormones decrease and feel-good neurotransmitters increase, feelings of peace, joy, and reduced anxiety become more prevalent. It's like the weight of the world is lifted off your shoulders, replaced by a sense of lightness and ease. For instance, meditating on the Sri Yantra can promote alpha brainwave activity, leading to reduced stress and increased feelings of well-being. In this state, you may find it easier to cope with daily challenges, connect with others on a deeper level, and cultivate a greater sense of gratitude for life's blessings. But what if you don't feel that resonance? Each individual possesses a unique energetic signature, influenced by their personal history, beliefs, and emotional state. This signature acts like a filter, shaping how we perceive and interact with the world around us. It's like a fingerprint, unique to each individual. Our life experiences, traumas, and limiting beliefs can create blockages or imbalances in our energetic field, affecting our ability to resonate with certain geometric patterns. This is where things get intensely personal. Resonance with specific geometric patterns varies depending on an individual's unique energetic signature. What resonates deeply with one person may have little or no effect on another. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. If you have a block in your heart chakra, you may have a hard time connecting to geometric patterns that resonate with love. This is why the subjective experience of interacting with sacred geometry is highly personal. So, how do you know which geometries are right for you? The subjective experience of interacting with sacred geometry is unique to each individual. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. It's like choosing a piece of art. What moves one person may not resonate with another. You may feel drawn to certain shapes, colors, or sounds, while others leave you feeling indifferent. This is why it's so important to trust your own intuition and inner guidance. Trusting your intuition is key when selecting and working with geometric patterns. Don't force a connection. Instead, allow resonance to occur naturally. Pay attention to how you feel when you're exposed to different geometries. Do you feel a sense of peace, joy, or expansion? Or do you experience discomfort, resistance, or even negative emotions? If you experience discomfort, it may be a sign that the geometry is not aligned with your current energetic state. In this case, it's best to gently release the connection and explore other options. For example, if an individual with a blocked heart chakra may initially experience discomfort when exposed to geometric patterns associated with love and compassion, while another individual with an open heart chakra may feel immediate joy and expansion. So, your feelings are a personal compass. Use them wisely. Now, let's move on to intention. Focused intention can be considered a form of scalar wave, carrying specific energetic information. When you hold a clear intention, you're essentially creating a blueprint for your desired reality. It's like sending a signal out into the universe, communicating your desires and intentions. What do you want to create? Sacred geometry amplifies and focuses the power of your intention. Geometric shapes act like lenses, directing and concentrating energetic forces. It's like using a laser beam to cut through steel. Intention provides the direction, and geometry provides the power. Without geometry, your intentions may be scattered and ineffective. But when you combine them, you create a powerful force for change. Geometry focuses intention like never before. The combination of intention and geometry creates a powerful co-creative dynamic, shaping your personal reality. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. Intention is the seed, and geometry is the fertile soil that helps it grow. This relates directly to the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. When you focus your intention and amplify it with sacred geometry, you're attracting experiences and opportunities that align with your desires. Now, how can this speed up manifestation? Visualizing geometric shapes while holding a clear intention can accelerate manifestation. This process programs your subconscious mind, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired outcome. It's like creating a mental movie of your future, imprinting it onto your subconscious mind. Think of visualizing a Vesica Pisces while intending to create a harmonious relationship. By vividly imagining the geometry and the positive emotions associated with the relationship, you're amplifying the manifestation of that outcome. Geometry plus emotion is key here. But how can you take this even further? Instead of simply using generic shapes, you can create a personalized energetic signature by combining different geometric patterns tailored to your specific needs. It's like creating a custom-made suit designed to fit your unique body and style. What are your individual needs, and how can we combine geometry to meet those needs? Combining different geometric patterns can create unique energetic blends tailored to specific needs. For example, if you're seeking to boost creativity, you might combine the flower of life, representing interconnectedness, with the Fibonacci spiral, representing growth, and the color orange, associated with creativity. It's like creating a recipe, mixing different ingredients to create a unique flavor. And we haven't even touched on all the ingredients yet. Integrating color can further enhance your personalized energetic signature. Each color has its own unique vibrational frequency, which can amplify the effects of geometric patterns. For example, the color blue is associated with calmness and communication, while the color red is associated with energy and passion. It's like adding spices to your recipe, enhancing the flavor and aroma. Colors can add an extra punch to the effects, but we aren't done yet. Integrating sound can also amplify the effects of geometric patterns. Specific musical scales, such as the solfeggio frequencies, can balance different chakras or promote emotional well-being. It's like creating a symphony, blending different instruments to create a harmonious whole. Use specific musical scales to balance different chakras or promote emotional well-being. The integration involves experimentation, intuition, and self-awareness. It takes time and practice to refine your personalized energetic signature, so be patient. But is there a process to follow? The personalization process involves experimentation, intuition, and self-awareness. It takes time and practice to refine your personalized energetic signature. Don't be afraid to try different combinations of geometries, colors, and sounds until you find what resonates with you. Pay attention to how you feel and adjust your approach accordingly. It's like conducting an experiment in your own energetic laboratory. Remember, creating the right personal pattern is critical. It takes practice, but it's worth it. For example, an individual seeking to boost creativity might combine the flower of life, representing interconnectedness, with the Fibonacci spiral, representing growth, and the color orange, associated with creativity, while listening to music in the key of D, associated with self-expression. So, how can we use this newfound knowledge to solve real problems? Sacred geometry can be a powerful tool for emotional healing. Specific geometric patterns and visualization techniques can reduce anxiety, support the processing of grief, and alleviate stress. It's like having a toolbox filled with different tools, each designed to address a specific emotional challenge. What kind of emotional challenges can it help you overcome? For anxiety reduction, consider the Vesica Pisces, which promotes feelings of connection and harmony. Visualizing this shape while focusing on your breath can help calm your nervous system and reduce feelings of overwhelm. For grief support, the seed of life, representing new beginnings and growth, can be a source of comfort and hope. Visualizing this shape while acknowledging your emotions can help you process your grief and move forward. For stress reduction, the flower of life, representing interconnectedness and wholeness, can promote feelings of peace and balance. Spending time in a space adorned with this pattern can create a calming and restorative environment. By incorporating these geometries into your life, you're not just changing your environment, you're transforming your inner landscape. I invite you to experiment with these techniques and share your experiences in the comments section below. Your insights can help others on their journey of self-discovery and healing. In our future content, we'll explore more advanced applications of sacred geometry for emotional healing and personal transformation. We will also be having future interviews with experts to share with you. What other mysteries might be unlocked with geometry? Let's keep exploring, coming up next. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This is all fascinating, but how does it translate into the physical realm? How does sacred geometry affect something as fundamental as our cells? Great question. Let's delve into the micro level and explore how geometry plays a crucial role in cellular communication. Did you know that your cells aren't just communicating chemically? They're also engaging in a complex dance of energetic information exchange, and geometry is at the heart of this process. Think of your cells as tiny transmitters and receivers, constantly sending and receiving information via geometric signals. These signals, like miniature waves of energy, carry vital data that dictates everything from cellular function to overall health. But how exactly does this geometric signal transmission work? Each cell emits and responds to specific geometric patterns, acting as a language they understand. These patterns can influence cellular processes, promoting growth, repair, and overall vitality. When cells are exposed to harmonious geometric patterns, their communication becomes clear and efficient, leading to optimal function. It's similar to having a crystal-clear phone line versus a static-filled one. The clearer the signal, the better the communication. So, how can exposure to sacred geometry improve this? Well, by consciously exposing ourselves to sacred geometric forms, we can enhance cellular communication. Visualizing these shapes, meditating on them, or even surrounding ourselves with them can strengthen the energetic signals between cells. This enhanced communication can, in turn, boost the body's natural healing abilities and promote a state of balance. It's like giving your cells a supercharged upgrade, allowing them to communicate with greater clarity and effectiveness. But what happens when these geometric patterns become distorted or chaotic? Just as harmonious geometric patterns can enhance cellular communication, distorted or chaotic patterns can disrupt it, leading to imbalances and even disease. Think of it like a corrupted computer program, where the instructions are garbled and the system malfunctions. When cells are bombarded with disharmonic geometric signals, their ability to communicate effectively is compromised, leading to a breakdown in overall health. Imagine a scenario. Healthy cells under a microscope might exhibit a crystalline, organized geometric structure, like a perfectly formed snowflake. Diseased cells, on the other hand, may display a more amorphous or chaotic pattern, lacking the clear structure and organization of their healthy counterparts. Seeing this difference, would you not agree that geometric integrity is essential? Now, let's move from the cellular level to another vital component of our being: water. Water, as you know, makes up a significant portion of our bodies. But did you know that water also possesses a unique ability to remember geometric patterns? Think about the implications that could have for your health. Water has the ability to remember geometric patterns and hold their energetic imprint. This fascinating phenomenon has been explored by researchers like Masaru Emoto, whose experiments with water crystals revealed that water exposed to positive words and intentions formed beautiful, symmetrical crystals, while water exposed to negative words formed distorted, asymmetrical crystals. It's like water has its own memory. What impact do you think this has on you? Given that the human body is largely composed of water, upwards of 60%, in adults, this geometric memory of water becomes incredibly significant. The water within our bodies acts as a receptor, readily absorbing and responding to the geometric patterns present in our environment. It's like we're all walking, talking sponges, soaking up the energetic information around us. So, if we are soaking it up, how can we harness this to promote healing? By consciously exposing ourselves to beneficial geometric patterns, we can positively influence the water within our bodies, promoting healing and well-being. This can be achieved through various means, such as drinking water that has been imprinted with sacred geometric symbols, immersing ourselves in environments with harmonious geometric designs, or simply visualizing these patterns while focusing on positive intentions. Imagine drinking water that has been imprinted with the flower of life. The flower of life is the symbol of interconnectedness. This water then positively impacts cellular hydration and overall energy levels, thus promoting a sense of vitality and balance. Can you see the domino effect here? But the influence of geometry doesn't stop within our bodies. It extends to the environment around us. The geometry of our homes, workplaces, and cities can have a profound impact on our energy field and overall well-being. How is this? Our homes, workplaces, and cities are filled with geometric patterns that constantly influence our energy field, whether we realize it or not. From the architecture of our buildings to the arrangement of our furniture, everything around us is emitting geometric signals that affect our mood, energy levels, and overall state of being. It's like living in a constant sea of geometric information, influencing us at every moment. So, what happens when some spaces are harmonious and others disharmonious? Harmonic geometric proportions in architecture and design create a sense of peace and well-being. Think of ancient cathedrals or temples built according to sacred geometric principles. These spaces often evoke feelings of awe, reverence, and tranquility. Disharmonic proportions, on the other hand, can create stress and discomfort. A cluttered, disorganized room with sharp, angular shapes might leave you feeling anxious and uneasy, while a spacious room with rounded shapes and natural light can promote relaxation and creativity. The design impacts how you feel in the space. It's not just the visible geometry that affects us. Unseen influences, like electromagnetic fields, EMFs, emitted by electronic devices, can also disrupt our energy field. These EMFs, often characterized by chaotic and irregular patterns, can interfere with cellular communication and contribute to various health problems. The unseen world can have very tangible effects. How can we become aware of environmental imbalances? By becoming more attuned to our surroundings, we can learn to identify disharmonic geometric patterns in our environment. Tools like dowsing or muscle testing can help us detect subtle energy imbalances and pinpoint areas where geometric correction is needed. It requires that you be present and aware. Imagine a room with cluttered, disorganized furniture and sharp, angular shapes. This can create a sense of chaos and anxiety, while a room with open space, rounded shapes, and natural light can promote relaxation and creativity. Which room do you prefer? So, how can we actively create energetic harmony in our lives? By consciously rectifying geometric imbalances in our environment through intentional design choices, we can promote a sense of peace, balance, and well-being. Let's explore that. Rectifying geometric imbalances in the environment can be achieved through intentional design choices, incorporating sacred geometry into your home and workplace. You can start by using specific colors, shapes, and arrangements to create a more harmonious environment. For example, incorporating plants with rounded leaves, placing a flower of life mandala on a wall, and arranging furniture according to the principles of Feng Shui can transform a stressful office space into a calming and productive environment. But what other, more practical, actions can we take? Plants, crystals, and artwork with sacred geometric patterns can be strategically placed to neutralize negative energies and promote a sense of well-being. Amethyst crystals, known for their calming properties, can be placed near electronic devices to help mitigate the effects of EMFs. Artwork featuring the Flower of Life or Metatron's cube can be hung on walls to create a visually and energetically harmonious space. So, what is the end goal for this space? Ultimately, the goal is to create a personal sanctuary within your home or workplace, a space where you can retreat to recharge and reconnect with your inner self. This sanctuary should be free from clutter, distractions, and negative influences, allowing you to fully relax, meditate, and tap into your own inner wisdom. Imagine you are placing a Flower of Life mandala on a wall, arranging furniture according to the principles of Feng Shui, and incorporating plants with rounded leaves. This can transform a stressful office space into a calming and productive environment. Can you picture this in your own life? Now, imagine taking that sanctuary with you wherever you go with a geometric shield. Is it possible? Absolutely. Here's how. You can create an internal geometric shield to protect yourself from negative energies and environmental influences. This shield acts as a buffer, deflecting negativity and maintaining your energetic integrity. Visualize this shield as a protective force field surrounding you with light and strength. How do you create this internal shield? To construct your geometric shield, start by closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths. Visualize a sphere of golden light surrounding your body, extending a few feet in all directions. Within this sphere, imagine Metatron's cube, a powerful geometric symbol representing the interconnectedness of all things. See the cube rotating slowly around you, radiating light and energy. Can you feel the energy surrounding you? To further enhance the protective properties of your shield, consider layering different geometric shapes. For example, you could add a layer of Vesica Pisces around the Metatron's cube, representing harmony and balance. Or you could incorporate the Seed of Life, symbolizing growth and new beginnings. The more layers you add, the stronger and more resilient your shield becomes. But it's not enough to just visualize. Focused intention and positive affirmations can greatly strengthen your geometric shield. As you visualize the sphere of light and the geometric patterns, repeat affirmations such as, I am protected, I am safe, and I am filled with light and energy. These affirmations reinforce your intention and amplify the protective power of your shield. Imagine a sphere of golden light surrounding your body, with Metatron's cube embedded within the sphere, acting as a powerful shield against negativity. By building this shield, you are empowering yourself. Now, let's make this a daily habit to enhance your personal protection. To start each day strong, begin by visualizing your geometric shield. Take a few minutes to reinforce its structure, color, and protective qualities. Feel the shield radiating light and energy, creating a barrier between you and the outside world. Next, state a protective affirmation, such as, I am surrounded by love and light, or I am safe and protected in all that I do. Allow these words to resonate within your being, reinforcing your sense of security and confidence. Once that's done, we need to connect. Ground yourself by connecting with the Earth's energy. Visualize roots extending from the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the Earth's core. Feel the Earth's energy flowing up through your roots, nourishing and grounding your being. This grounding exercise helps to stabilize your energy field and enhance the effectiveness of your geometric shield. But how do we make this part of our daily lives? Throughout the day, check in with your shield and reinforce it with intention as needed. If you encounter a stressful situation or negative energy, take a moment to visualize your shield deflecting the negativity and maintaining your energetic integrity. Remember, your geometric shield is a powerful tool that can help you navigate the challenges of daily life with greater ease and resilience. By incorporating this simple daily practice into your routine, you can create a powerful energetic shield that protects you from negative influences, enhances your well-being, and empowers you to live a more fulfilling life. You are in control of your health and your energy, and you can start making a change today. Now, what's next? But what if the shield itself could tap into a deeper source of power, something that connects you not just to your immediate environment, but to the entire universe? What if the geometry we've been discussing is just the visible manifestation of an invisible force, shaping reality at its very core? Before I reveal this new layer, I need to ask you this. Have you ever felt inexplicably drawn to a certain place or a particular geometric pattern, as if it held a secret key? That key might be unlocking the realm of torsion fields. Let's explore the fascinating world of torsion fields, also known as spin fields or axion fields. These are subtle, swirling energy fields that some believe permeate the universe, operating differently from electromagnetic or gravitational forces. Now, while the mainstream scientific community still debates their definitive existence, certain alternative scientific theories consider them incredibly significant. It's like the difference between classical physics and quantum physics. One describes the world we see, the other, the unseen world that governs it. Are you ready to look beyond what we can see? So, where does geometry come into play? Well, specific sacred geometric shapes are thought to be able to generate or focus these torsion fields, and this is due to their unique spin properties. Think of it like this. A precisely cut crystal can focus light into a laser beam. Similarly, geometric forms with inherent symmetry and angular momentum can create coherent torsion fields, essentially acting as antennas for this subtle energy. The more symmetrical and balanced the shape, the more focused and powerful the torsion field it can generate. What do you think this means for your energy field? These torsion fields, once generated, can interact with the human energy field, influencing our consciousness, emotions, and even our physical health. Just as a tuning fork can resonate with another tuning fork of the same frequency, torsion fields can either harmonize or disrupt our energy field, depending on their coherence and intention. A coherent, balanced torsion field can promote feelings of well-being and clarity, while a chaotic, unbalanced field can lead to feelings of stress and unease. The key is coherence, which is something to keep in mind. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some theories propose that torsion fields play a role in connecting consciousness across space and time. This could potentially explain phenomena such as remote viewing, telepathy, and even collective consciousness. Imagine torsion fields as invisible threads connecting all minds, allowing for the instantaneous transmission of information and experiences. It's a mind-blowing concept, isn't it? For example, consider the Great Pyramid of Giza. Its precise geometric proportions and alignment with the Earth's magnetic field may have allowed it to act as a massive torsion field generator, influencing the consciousness of those who entered it. Some believe that the pyramid was designed to amplify spiritual experiences and facilitate communication with higher realms. Could it be more than just a tomb? Now, let's scale things up and explore how sacred geometry manifests on a planetary scale, influencing the Earth itself. What if there was a geometric blueprint for the entire planet, shaping the flow of energy and connecting sacred sites across vast distances? This brings us to the concept of planetary grids and ley lines. Planetary grids are geometric networks of energy lines that encircle the Earth, connecting sacred sites and acting as conduits for subtle energies. Think of them as the Earth's acupuncture meridians, invisible pathways through which energy flows. Ley lines are specific alignments of land features, often including ancient sites, that are believed to hold spiritual significance and energetic properties. Together, these grids and lines form a complex web that influences the Earth's energy field. What do you think is at the foundation of these grids? Well, like everything else we've discussed, these grids are based on sacred geometric patterns, such as the icosahedron, dodecahedron, and cubictahedron. These shapes are projected onto the Earth's surface, creating a geometric framework that governs the location and energetic properties of sacred sites. It's as if the Earth itself is following a geometric blueprint. The question is, who drew up the blueprint? Ancient sacred sites, such as Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, and Angkor Wat, are often located at key intersections of these planetary grids. These locations are believed to be points of concentrated energy, where the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is thin. It's no coincidence that these sites have been revered for centuries as places of healing, transformation, and spiritual awakening. Do you think it's by chance? These intersections are often considered energy vortices or portals, locations where the Earth's energy is particularly potent and transformative. These vortices are like swirling pools of energy, capable of amplifying intentions, accelerating spiritual growth, and facilitating profound experiences. Many people travel to these locations seeking healing, inspiration, and connection with the divine. Could you imagine visiting one of these vortexes? A compelling example of this is the Nazca lines in Peru. These geoglyphs, massive drawings etched into the desert floor, may have served as a map of these subtle energy pathways. Some researchers believe that the lines were designed to align with specific planetary grids, creating a network of energy that amplified the power of the surrounding landscape. Could these be more than just ancient art? Now, before we get too carried away, it's important to acknowledge the challenges involved in perceiving and understanding these subtle energies. Why aren't more people consciously aware of these torsion fields and planetary grids? What prevents us from fully experiencing their influence? These are very good questions. One major challenge is the limitations of our physical senses. Most people are simply not consciously aware of torsion fields or planetary grids because they are so subtle. Our senses are primarily designed to perceive the physical world, and they are not well equipped to detect these more subtle energies. It's like trying to hear a dog whistle. The frequency is simply beyond our range of perception. It may be real, but we aren't able to hear it. Another challenge is the limitations of current scientific instruments. While science has made incredible strides in understanding the universe, we are not yet capable of fully detecting or measuring torsion fields. This makes it difficult to provide definitive empirical evidence of their existence, leading to skepticism and doubt. But the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Cultural conditioning also plays a significant role. Mainstream scientific paradigms often discourage the exploration of subtle energies and intuitive perception. From a young age, we are taught to rely on logic and reason, often dismissing intuition and subjective experience as unreliable. This can create a barrier to perceiving and understanding these more subtle aspects of reality. Can you think of a time when you dismissed your intuition? Skepticism and disbelief often surround these concepts, which is understandable. However, it's important to maintain an open mind and be willing to explore possibilities beyond the conventional. Personal experience, combined with careful observation and critical thinking, can be a valuable guide in navigating these uncharted territories. Just because something isn't widely accepted doesn't necessarily mean it's not true. What does your gut tell you? For example, many people dismiss the idea of energy healing or psychic abilities simply because they cannot be explained by conventional scientific models. They may hear anecdotal evidence, but because it can't be physically observed, they ignore it. This highlights the difficulty of validating these experiences through empirical means, even though they may be very real and impactful for those who experience them. But what if ancient cultures have had success for millennia? Here is a perspective shift. Ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptians, Mayans, and Celts, were highly attuned to subtle energies and designed their sacred sites to align with planetary grids and harness torsion fields. It's as if they possessed a knowledge that has been lost or forgotten in modern society. What did they know that we don't? The orientation, proportions, and materials used in these structures were carefully chosen to resonate with specific frequencies and amplify their energetic effects. They weren't just building structures, they were creating energetic instruments designed to interact with the Earth's energy field. They understood what worked best. Rituals and ceremonies performed at these sites were often designed to activate the planetary grids and promote healing, transformation, and connection with the divine. These ceremonies were not just symbolic gestures, they were powerful energetic practices designed to harness the forces of nature and influence the flow of energy. Are we missing something without these? The loss of this ancient knowledge in modern society is a great tragedy. However, there is a growing movement to rediscover and reintegrate this wisdom into our lives. By learning from the past, we can create a more harmonious and sustainable future, one that honors the interconnectedness of all things. Do you think we can bring back this lost knowledge? Consider the Mayan pyramids, which were aligned with specific astronomical events and planetary configurations. This suggests that the Mayans possessed a deep understanding of the interconnectedness between Earth and the cosmos, and they designed their structures to reflect this understanding. Could we do the same in our lives? So, how can we, as individuals, consciously align ourselves with these planetary grids and torsion fields? How can we enhance our energy field, accelerate our spiritual growth, and manifest our desires by tapping into these powerful forces? That is what we are going to focus on next. One simple yet powerful technique is meditation and visualization. Imagine yourself as a point of light within the planetary grid, connected to all other points of light around the world. Visualize the flow of energy through the ley lines, nourishing and revitalizing your being. You can picture the energy in a way that resonates with you, whether that be gold, white, or violet. Another option is to visit sacred sites and energy vortices, such as Sedona, Arizona, or Glastonbury, England, to experience the potent energies of these locations firsthand. Simply being in these places can have a profound impact on your energy field, amplifying your intuition, promoting healing, and facilitating profound spiritual insights. However, that isn't always practical, so let's focus on something you can do now. Geometric practices are a great way to get started. You can start from the comfort of your own home. Do you think you can fit 15 minutes into your day? I challenge you to try this exercise out for yourself. Let's try a practical exercise right now, an earth connection ritual. Find a quiet place outdoors where you can connect with nature, such as a park, forest, or beach. Once you have found that location, get grounded. Start by practicing grounding techniques, such as visualizing roots extending from your feet into the Earth's core or walking barefoot on the ground. Feel the connection between your body and the Earth. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. Once grounded, what's next? While grounded, visualize the planetary grid lines intersecting at your location, imagining a network of light connecting you to other sacred sites around the world. Feel the energy flowing through these grid lines, nourishing and revitalizing your being. You are connected to the planet. Finally, set the intention to connect with the Earth's energy and to receive guidance and wisdom from the planetary grids. Ask for clarity, healing, or whatever you may need in this moment. Spend at least 15 minutes in this state, allowing yourself to fully absorb the Earth's energy. What did you experience? Now, you might be asking yourself how this practice translates into your everyday life. What tangible benefits can you expect to experience? Are you curious? Well, let's dive deeper into that. The tangible benefits you seek aren't always immediately visible, like a winning lottery ticket appearing out of thin air. Instead, they often manifest as subtle shifts in your energy field, creating what we call energetic imprints. What exactly are these energetic imprints, and how do they shape your reality? Think of energetic imprints as lasting patterns etched into your personal energy field, much like grooves on a record. Each experience, thought, emotion, and yes, even exposure to sacred geometry leaves its mark, influencing how you perceive and interact with the world. These imprints act as filters, shaping your perceptions, influencing your choices, and ultimately determining the kinds of experiences you attract. The more deeply ingrained these imprints are, the more powerfully they affect your life. Have you ever felt like you're reliving the same patterns over and over? Those patterns might be energetic imprints at play. So how exactly are these imprints formed? The process is quite simple. Through repeated exposure to specific stimuli, whether it's geometric patterns, sound frequencies, or even the intentions you consciously hold. This repetition effectively programs your energy field, creating pathways that become more and more established over time. And here's the catch. This exposure doesn't necessarily have to be physical. Visualization, mental repetition, and focused intention can be just as effective in creating and reinforcing these energetic imprints. Think of it like learning a new skill. The more you practice, the stronger the neural pathways become, and the more proficient you become at that skill. Energetic imprints work in much the same way, but with your energy field. Are you beginning to see how this all fits together? Now, it's crucial to understand the difference between consciously created imprints and unconsciously absorbed ones. Consciously created imprints are the result of intentional practices, such as visualizing sacred geometric shapes, repeating affirmations, or engaging in energy healing techniques. You are actively choosing the patterns you want to embed in your field. Unconsciously absorbed imprints, on the other hand, are those you pick up from your environment, often without even realizing it. Exposure to chaotic urban environments, negative news, or toxic relationships can all leave unwanted energetic imprints on your field, shaping your perceptions in subtle but powerful ways. Imagine the difference between living in a serene, intentionally designed sacred space versus a bustling, polluted city. Both environments will impact your energetic field in very different ways. Which environment do you think would be more beneficial? And here's where it gets really interesting. These energetic imprints shape your perceptions, emotions, and behaviors, influencing the types of experiences you attract and the choices you make. They act as a kind of energetic lens through which you view the world, coloring your experiences and shaping your reactions. It's like wearing rose-colored glasses, but instead of simply affecting your vision, these energetic signatures influence every aspect of your being. These determine the energy you put out to the world and what you will attract in return. For example, consistent exposure to the flower of life, with its inherent symbolism of interconnectedness and wholeness, can create an energetic imprint that promotes feelings of unity, harmony, and abundance. This imprint, in turn, can lead you to attract more positive relationships, opportunities, and experiences into your life, reinforcing your sense of well-being and connection. Conversely, exposure to chaotic or disharmonious patterns can create energetic imprints that lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and scarcity, attracting more negative experiences into your life. Can you think of a pattern that you are perpetuating in your life? Now, we've established that intention acts as a driving force for manifestation, so let's see how these patterns work. But have you ever wondered how to amplify your intentions to get better results? Well, sacred geometry acts as a blueprint, directing and amplifying the power of your intention, creating a focused, energetic signature that is more likely to manifest in your reality. The stronger and more coherent the geometric blueprint, the stronger the energetic effect. It's like using a magnifying glass to focus the sun's rays, creating a concentrated beam of energy that can ignite a fire. Sacred geometry acts in a similar way, focusing your intention and amplifying its power to create tangible results. This brings us to the idea of creating geometric intention amplifiers by consciously combining specific geometric shapes with focused intentions. These amplifiers act as personalized tools for directing and amplifying your manifestation efforts, allowing you to harness the power of sacred geometry in a targeted and effective way. Think of it like creating a custom-destined energetic tool that is perfectly attuned to your specific desires and goals. This is a new level of creation. Designing personalized intention amplifiers tailored to specific desires and goals involves carefully considering the emotional and energetic qualities associated with each geometric shape. By selecting shapes that resonate with your intention, you can create a powerful energetic signature that aligns your energy field with your desired outcome. This is about finding the perfect energetic match. For example, if an individual is seeking to improve their communication skills, they might create a geometric intention amplifier by visualizing a Vesica Pisces, representing harmonious relationships and clear communication, while simultaneously holding the intention to speak clearly, authentically, and with loving kindness. This combination of geometric shape and focused intention creates a potent energetic signature that can help to unlock their communication potential and improve their relationships. Or, if you want to manifest more financial abundance, you might choose a golden spiral to visualize, while holding the intention of attracting wealth and prosperity. This would help to align you with abundance. Have you designed your personal amplifier? Now, let's address a common challenge. What happens when old, limiting energetic imprints block the flow of positive energy and prevent the manifestation of your desired outcomes? How do you clear these old imprints to make way for new, empowering ones? Identifying these limiting imprints is the first step. This can be achieved through various techniques, such as meditation, journaling, muscle testing, or dowsing. Meditation allows you to quiet your mind and listen to the subtle cues from your intuition, revealing patterns and beliefs that may be holding you back. Journaling provides a space for you to explore your thoughts and emotions, uncovering hidden assumptions and limiting beliefs. Muscle testing and dowsing are energetic techniques that can help you to access information from your subconscious mind, identifying energetic blockages and imbalances. Which method are you most drawn to? Once you've identified these negative imprints, it's time to clear them using visualization, sound healing, or smudging. Visualization involves consciously creating new, positive images and scenarios in your mind, replacing the old, limiting ones. Sound healing utilizes the power of sound frequencies to break up energetic blockages and restore harmony to your energy field. Smudging involves burning sacred herbs, such as sage or Palo Santo, to clear negative energy and create a clean, energetic space. It may sound too simple to be true, but it's often quite effective. It's essential to highlight the need for persistence and self-compassion in the clearing process, as old imprints may resurface over time. Clearing these patterns is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that every step you take towards clearing these limiting imprints is a step towards creating a more empowered and fulfilling life. Don't be discouraged if they come back. Just keep clearing them. For example, an individual who experienced childhood trauma might have an energetic imprint of fear and scarcity, which can be cleared through a combination of visualization, sound healing, and therapy. By visualizing themselves as safe and abundant, listening to uplifting and harmonizing sound frequencies, and working with a therapist to process their trauma, they can gradually release the old, limiting imprint and create a new energetic foundation based on love, trust, and abundance. This healing takes time. Now, let's talk about expectations. It's common to want immediate results when working with sacred geometry and energetic imprints, but what happens when those results don't materialize right away? Energetic shifts often occur gradually over time, like the slow but steady growth of a tree. It takes time for new energetic imprints to take root and for old ones to dissolve. It is also important to remember that your energy field needs time to adjust and integrate these new patterns, much like a computer needs time to process new software. Patience is key here. That's why it's so important to cultivate patience and trust in the process, recognizing that the energy field needs time to adjust and integrate new imprints. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when you don't see immediate results. Know that the seeds you are planting today will eventually blossom into something beautiful if you only give them time to grow. Learn to recognize subtle signs of progress, such as shifts in mood, increased synchronicities, or a greater sense of clarity and purpose. These subtle signs are often indicators that your energy field is shifting and that you are moving closer to your desired outcome. Pay attention to these clues. Remember that inner alignment must precede outer manifestation. The time it takes to manifest your desires depends on your energetic coherence and your resistance to change. The more aligned you are with your desired outcome, and the less resistance you have to change, the faster your desires will manifest. Alignment comes from the inside out. For instance, an individual who is consistently working with sacred geometry may not see immediate changes in their external circumstances, but they may notice a gradual increase in their overall sense of well-being, resilience, and connection to their intuition. These inner shifts are often precursors to more tangible manifestations in their outer world, paving the way for new opportunities and experiences to unfold. So stay committed to your practice, and the universe will respond in kind. Next, it's time to talk about blockages. Emotional blockages can prevent energetic imprints from fully integrating into the energy field, hindering the manifestation process. Have you felt stuck even when doing everything right? Repressed emotions create energetic congestion, preventing the free flow of energy and distorting the geometric patterns within your field. It's like a dam blocking the flow of a river, preventing it from reaching its full potential. Releasing these emotional blockages is essential for clearing the path for new, empowering energetic imprints to take root. Techniques for releasing these blockages include the Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT, breathwork, shadow work, or therapy. EFT involves tapping on specific acupressure points while focusing on the emotion you want to release, helping to dissolve energetic blockages and restore emotional balance. Breathwork involves using specific breathing patterns to release repressed emotions and access deeper states of consciousness. Shadow work involves exploring the hidden or repressed aspects of your personality, bringing them into the light and integrating them into your conscious awareness. These are all very effective. Self-compassion and acceptance are crucial in the emotional integration process. Healing takes time and requires embracing all aspects of yourself, including your shadow side. Be kind to yourself, acknowledge your pain, and remember that you are worthy of love and healing, regardless of your past experiences. The more compassionate you are, the faster you will heal. For example, an individual who is struggling to manifest abundance may have underlying feelings of unworthiness or fear that are blocking the flow of abundance energy. By working with EFT, breathwork, or shadow work to release these emotional blockages, they can clear the path for abundance to flow freely into their lives. Don't let your emotions be your roadblock. Now, let's put this all into practice with a practical exercise, creating your own geometric intention amplifier. Are you ready? First, gather your materials. Paper or canvas, drawing tools, pencils, pens, markers, crystals, and essential oils. Choose materials that resonate with you and your intention. These materials will help you focus your energy and create a powerful amplifier. Next, design your intention amplifier. Start by identifying your desired outcome and selecting the geometric shapes that resonate with that intention. For example, if you want to attract more love into your life, you might choose the Vesica Pisces or the heart shape. If you want to manifest more abundance, you might choose the golden spiral or the flower of life. Let your intuition guide you in selecting the shapes that feel most aligned with your intention. Add color, crystals, and essential oils to amplify the energetic properties of your amplifier. Choose colors that resonate with your intention, such as pink for love or gold for abundance. Select crystals that amplify the energetic properties of your amplifier, such as rose quartz for love or citrine for abundance. Add a few drops of essential oil to infuse your amplifier with fragrance. Activate your intention amplifier by focusing on your desired outcome and sending love and gratitude to the universe. Visualize your desired outcome as already manifested, feeling the emotions of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment. Send these feelings out into the universe, trusting that your desire is already on its way to you. This helps to send your signal out to the universe. Place your intention amplifier in a prominent location and spend a few minutes each day visualizing your desired outcome while focusing on the amplifier. This will help to reinforce the energetic imprint of your intention and accelerate its manifestation in your reality. Do this every day for the best results. But know that the journey doesn't stop here. The world of sacred geometry and energetic imprints is vast and multifaceted, offering endless opportunities for exploration and growth. What lies beyond the basics we've covered today? In the future, we will be exploring more advanced applications of sacred geometry, such as using it for remote healing, activating dormant DNA, and even creating interdimensional portals. These are just a few of the exciting possibilities that await us as we continue to delve deeper into the mysteries of sacred geometry. The possibilities are limitless. I invite you to share your experiences creating geometric intention amplifiers in the comments below. What shapes did you choose? What intentions did you set? What results have you experienced? Your feedback is invaluable in helping us all learn and grow together. Now, what are you waiting for? Go out there and experiment. And don't forget to leave your experiences and questions in the comments. What next steps will you take? So, as you step forward, let's bring together all that we've explored today. The power of energetic imprints, how geometry shapes our energy field, the magic of intention amplification, and most importantly, your incredible ability to consciously shift your energetic reality. What does it all mean? Well, here's the core concept, the key that unlocks the entire mystery we've been exploring. Specific geometric shapes profoundly influence our energy field and therefore our emotional states, which in turn shape the experiences of our lives. It's more than just a theory, it's a code. By consciously applying this knowledge, you gain the ability to actively reshape your reality, turning what once seemed like a passive experience into an active creation. In essence, this conscious application is the code to reshape your reality. The shapes you choose matter. Therefore, actively engaging with sacred geometry, whether through visualization, creating art, or intentionally designing your living environment, offers a tangible and powerful pathway to your personal transformation and empowerment. You are not simply a bystander in the unfolding of your life. You are an active participant, a sculptor of your energetic landscape. By understanding this, you become a conscious co-creator. What will you create? It's time to shift your perspective. Stop passively receiving geometric influences and start actively creating your energetic reality through informed intention and consistent practice. No longer should you unconsciously absorb the energies around you. Instead, become deliberate in your choices, understanding the power you wield in shaping your energetic environment. Start today. Let's frame the knowledge and application of sacred geometry as a key to conscious evolution. It's a powerful tool that enables you to align with your highest potential and accelerate your spiritual growth. This isn't just about improving your personal life. It's about evolving as a conscious being. By understanding sacred geometry, you're not just changing your own life, you are contributing to a larger shift. How does that feel? Remember that the patterns you choose to surround yourself with and visualize extend far beyond your personal energy field. These patterns ripple outwards, directly affecting the broader context of your life and even contributing to the collective consciousness of humanity. The choices you make regarding the geometric patterns you engage with have implications far beyond your immediate perception. Every shape you focus on contributes to the larger energetic tapestry of our world. You are not just individuals, you are energetic co-creators, actively shaping your reality through your thoughts, your emotions, and the geometric patterns with which you choose to engage. Your thoughts are not passive. They are active forces that mold the very fabric of your existence. Embrace this power and wield it responsibly. This is true power. Be intentional and informed about the energies to which you expose yourself, understanding that knowledge is the foundation for true transformation. Awareness is key. The more you understand about the energetic properties of different geometric shapes, the better equipped you will be to make conscious choices that support your highest good. Start with yourself. I encourage you to embark on a journey of personal experimentation and intuitive discernment as you work with sacred geometry. Know that there is no one-size-fits-all approach. What resonates with one person may not resonate with another. Trust your intuition, listen to your inner guidance, and allow your own unique path to unfold. This is about finding what works for you. Commit to a long-term integration of sacred geometry practices into your daily life, recognizing that lasting transformation requires consistent effort and unwavering dedication. Short-term practice yields short-term results, and that's why it's important to be dedicated. Lasting change is a marathon, not a sprint. Consistent daily practice will yield amazing results. I remember a friend of mine, Sarah, who was struggling with chronic anxiety and a deep sense of disconnection. She began working with the flower of life, visualizing it daily, meditating on its interconnectedness, and even creating art inspired by its pattern. Over time, she noticed a profound shift in her life. Her anxiety lessened, she felt more connected to herself and others, and she began to attract more harmonious relationships and opportunities. This tangible transformation demonstrated to her the power of conscious engagement with sacred geometry. Now, she has a thriving business and a loving relationship, and credits much of her success to her understanding and use of these principles. That's the power we're talking about. For those of you who may still be skeptical, remember the scientific basis of energy fields, resonance, and the measurable effects of intention on matter. Science is increasingly validating what ancient traditions have long understood, that energy is real, that patterns matter, and that consciousness has the power to shape reality. Embrace the science and the mystery. Know that you have the personal autonomy and the power to consciously shape your reality and create a more fulfilling life. This is your birthright. Claim it. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are the master of your destiny. Embrace your power and create a life that is aligned with your highest purpose and your deepest desires. That's it. Let's open new territory and consider the potential for collective transformation through the widespread understanding and application of sacred geometry. Imagine a future where humanity lives in greater harmony with itself and with the planet, where our collective consciousness is infused with patterns of love, peace, and abundance. This is not just a utopian dream. It is a possibility that we can actively create together. In future videos, we'll be exploring even more advanced topics, such as geometric codes in DNA, the use of sacred geometry in building sustainable communities, and even the application of geometric principles to solve global challenges. The journey has only just begun. This is just scratching the surface. I invite you to join our community of like-minded individuals to share your experiences, ask your burning questions, and support each other on your unique journeys. Together, we can create a powerful network of conscious creators, amplifying our individual efforts and contributing to a more harmonious and abundant world. Join us. So now, I leave you with this final, empowering call to action. Share your experiences with sacred geometry in the comments below, ask any remaining questions you may have, and commit to ongoing practice and exploration of these transformative principles. The power is yours. What will you